Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon. Happy Feminine Friday. Today we are focusing on the Divine Feminine spiritual journey. Please just take what resonates and get rid of what doesn't. Decks we're going to be using here today. We have 4. We have the Animal Ken Oracle. We also have the Angels and Ancestors by Kyle Gray, the Angel Wisdom Tarot by Radley Valentine, and the Sweet Ass Affirmation cards. These will be listed down below. This beautiful organite is the She Talks to Angels Archangel Michael Nude, created by my friend Michelle from Wing and Bells. So let's go ahead and get started. What do we need to know today about the Divine Feminine spiritual journey and ascension? Let's go ahead and get a sweet ass affirmation to kick things off. What do we need to know? All right, let's see. I am happy for this awesome moment because this moment is my awesome life. How beautiful is that? So this says, too many people leave guts on the floor as they crawl through the week like snails, wishing it was the weekend. How often do you think, if only it was Friday? Ooh, today's Friday, and I can't wait for the weekend to get here. When you wish away your week, you are wishing away your time. Wishing away your time is like inviting the Grim Reaper to your private dinner. Do you really want to wish away your family, your friends, and your one life? Everything you take for granted is someone else's fairy tale. Cherish each and every moment that you have before time makes you cherish what you had. Every day is a Saturday. That's pretty cool. So this is telling us to just be more aware of where we're at, regardless of if it's the weekend or not. Just really cherish every single moment, every single day, the people that you're with. Sometimes we waste a lot of time focusing on what we don't have, and Spirit's actually telling us that's something that we might need to stop doing on our spiritual journey. And maybe some of the Divine Feminines have already gotten to that point and they're starting to just feel really, really happy in this vibration. So let's see what animal wants to come through here. What animal wants to come through for this message? We have horse motivation. So it's like helping us to get through, to motivate us to move through the week, right? Some of us might be feeling kind of sluggish. I know I go through this sometimes, especially throughout the month when I'm feeling a little hormonal. Things start to change. Everything slows down. I don't want to do anything, and then you start to kind of sit in that energy where you're just like thinking about everything that sucks instead of focusing on what you actually do have and what's amazing in your life. So I feel like this horse could be showing up for a reason. It might be time for us to get outdoors, appreciate animals. If you guys are into horses, it might be to spend time with animals or even a horse, and just to kind of move through life, get more motivated, maybe even physical exercise. Maybe some of us need to get off the couch or get off that office chair and really get our bodies moving. And so this will also help to create endorphins, which of course then turns into just happy, peppy, go lucky type of motivated energy, right? So there is a message about that. Let's see what ancestors or angels are with us and why. Sage, be devoted and committed. I love this. So this is about being devoted and committed to your spiritual ascension, your spiritual work, maybe your life mission, your purpose. So this gives you an opportunity to spend some time going within, sitting in nature. That sage is kind of like the hermit to me, This is somebody who's really, really dedicated and devoted to their spiritual journey, why they're here. And we can't certainly figure that out or be motivated on our journey if we're just sitting around thinking about everything we don't have. So Spirit's telling us we need to start focusing on different things. We need to focus on things that are positive. Be grateful for what we do have right now. All right, what's the tarot we need to know here? And we have the Knight of Pentacles right here. Loyal, dedicated, protective, apprehensive. It says plan carefully before taking action, but then get going. There's a horse, you guys. It says, pay attention to the details. Wait for perfect timing. A guardian angel or someone who is watching over you. That's beautiful. So this could be a special message for somebody out there that has a loved one on the other side. They are watching you like a guardian angel. Okay, they're helping to guide you. They might even be communicating they might be communicating to you through horses, because we have 2 horses here. Horses could be significant for someone out there. But this is definitely saying stay loyal and devoted and dedicated and committed to your journey. Protect yourself as well, okay? This is also about being careful with your next move. There's no need to rush here. And even though that horse, well, once we get on that horse, I mean, this guy's not even on the horse. Once we get on that horse, it's time for us to go. It's time to move forward, okay? But we're meant to plan something first, perhaps before we even get on that horse and go into a new direction. So spend some time just really thinking about what you want, which is what that sage is doing. He's even writing. Take some time to figure out what your next move is. Plan it out very well. There's no need to rush either. Spirit's saying if something you're wanting isn't happening right now, then this might be the perfect time for you to dedicate some more time to yourself and to self-care, as well as your spiritual ascension and your healing, etc. Those are beautiful messages. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue. So we're just going to do a couple of rounds of that and see what else we need to know. What other affirmation wants to come through for our spiritual journey right now? This deck is really huge and kind of awkward, so it's a little hard to shuffle. I refuse to be a poopy pants crybaby. I control my flows. That's interesting. These cards are really cool. Okay, so it says, trudging through life as part of the negative goon squad will never reap a positive outcome. So this actually is kind of like the first message, okay? It's about spending time in negativity. We definitely don't want that. Any seed you plant will grow. If you plant negativity, you'll sprout negativity. If you plant positive vibes, you'll sprout positive vines. It says, you know when you step in dog poo without realizing it, and then you smell it and immediately think it's some stinky bastard around you. Later, you get home and you realize it was you the whole time. It's easy to run around blaming the world for everything that stinks until you finally figure out it's just you. Instead of soiling your pants, confront your attitude and mindset, plant a forest of positivity and build your dream house in it. So this right here is telling us that we are in control. We're in control of what shows up in our life. We're in control of our moods as well. If we allow other people, or we're focused on all that negativity, remember, not focused on what we're grateful for, what we do have in front of us, we will continue to create more of that negativity. So Spirit has really given us a message about focusing more on the positives, really planting positive seeds. And sometimes that's just really, really difficult, especially, and I'm going to say this for all women, no matter where you're at in your cycle, premenopausal, perimenopausal, however you say that, which is what I am, and or just, you're still flowing, whatever the situation may be. That your hormones and things have a lot to do with how you're feeling on a daily basis. What we put into our body, food, chemicals, just even the things that we're watching or listening to, all those things matter. So if there is something that you are doing, an unhealthy habit or an unhealthy behavior that you're engaging in, Spirit is telling you, you may need to, in a way, kind of go on a diet from whatever that might be. Okay, because you're actually more in control of things than you realize. So get something under control. Me, on the 23rd of this month, I actually have a appointment, and I'm going to be doing some new and exciting things with my hormones. So I'm really excited. I'm really hoping that kind of gets certain things under control, such as my horrible monthly migraines. Yeah, and other things that have happened to me since, I've been a little bit older, but I'm hoping that by at least addressing it and trying to get something somewhat under control, helps me in a positive way. So I can sit around and say, I don't want to do hormones, or I'm afraid to do this, or I can make all the excuses in the world, or I can just say, you know what? I can cry about this my whole life and do nothing, or I can try to get it or take some sort of action to get this under control. So I'm just pulling myself into the equation because I can totally identify with this message here. So let's go ahead and get an animal spirit to go with this. Starfish, sensitivity. I love this. Okay, this is also another thing, and I'm not trying to blame everything on hormones, but some of you, gals, or even guys, I guess, with hormones, there's just certain things where we start feeling very sensitive. Sometimes it's like we're overly sensitive, where something is like every single thing that a person says or does. Mr. Moon can attest to this. We're just blowing it out of proportion. You know what I mean? Hey guys, sorry, my cats are playing in this little tunnel of love thing. And so that can just really, really create total havoc or total issues where there's none really, kind of like, I don't like the way that you said this, or I don't like the way that you said that. And then it's just a huge ordeal. So Spirit, I feel, is using me as an example that if you have something that's out of control, hormones, moods, something, it's time to address this issue, because it's only going to help you. It's only going to help motivate you and give you more energy, or help you to focus on the positives rather than really dwell on the negatives. Okay. All right. What angel or ancestor is with us throughout that time? Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. Wow. Okay, so we have an ancestor, an elder is coming through. This could be somebody, again, from somebody who's already passed on, or somebody that is older than you. This could be like somebody within your family, right? They've gone through this before, so this could be a message for you to consult with what they went through, consult how it affected them. This will also help you, come up with a game plan on what you're going to do. Maybe what was not successful for them could be successful for you, or it, or one or the other, either way. What else? Ooh, I love this. This is the Judgment card. So this is talking about resurrecting, rising above, right? Closing out an old way of being. This is beautiful. So we review the past with compassion and forgiveness. It says time to head in a new direction, clarity on your life's purpose. In your heart, you know what to do. So in your heart, I feel like you do know that the timing is right to take control of your emotions, or take control of a situation that could be harming you. And this doesn't have to be hormone related. It could resonate with some, but others, it just might be here that you're meant to move beyond something that is controlling your life, something that is causing you emotional distress and pain. It might be time for you to close out an old chapter and move into a new, move through new doors. It's going to help you to bring some sort of new energy into your life, a renewed energy. So it's kind of like, what to do, what's not good for you. Maybe somebody else, somebody wise is really helping you, and they're right. You might not want to listen or whatever, but deep down in your heart that that's what you need to do. So it's about taking back control of your life, no longer letting something control you. I don't care if it's hormones, another person, your emotions, whatever's going on here. We need to take back our power. That's what I'm getting from this message. Wow, what a beautiful, beautiful message. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get one more for the road here. One more message for the road for Divine Feminines with her journey, her spiritual journey. What do we got? Okay. It says, as I maintain a detailed vision of what I desire, I become one with my desires. Okay, let's read it. By creating a vision, I'm immediately getting vision board for some of you. You set a focus for where you are heading in life. If you follow the direction of your vision, you will create the life of your dreams. If you fail to create your own visions, others will make it for you by placing ads, commercials, billboards, religions, politics, traditions, and spray tan machines around you. Do yourself a solid and define your future without outside influences. Believe and take relevant actions, and your vision will become your reality. I'm also getting here that there's a lot of outside influences, such as what we're listening to. This could be politics. This could be religious stuff. This could be other people's opinions. This could be social media. Sometimes things can just get to a toxic level where everything that we're reading or even listening to is just, it's not serving us in a positive way. I'm not saying that that's the case all the time, but if you guys are finding yourself just really feeling just crappy, you got to pay attention to that. Also, too, sometimes when we look at social media, especially when we're not feeling the greatest about ourselves, you guys, sometimes it can actually make us feel worse. We look at other people and then we start to kind of judge ourselves on the success that we're not having, or what somebody else has and we wish we had what they had, or it's not fair. Why are they happy and I'm not? Sometimes it's best to just take a break from some things that we're looking at. And this will also help you to really just focus on what you want by just being in your own energy without all the influences, and starting to piece together a vision board or affirmations or whatever this is, so you can start to bring these visions to life. As long as we're dwelling or focusing on what everybody else has, this is not going to empower you. Okay? So we maintain focus on what we want. We don't get sidetracked with all this negativity and focusing on what everybody else has and what we don't have. Remember, that lack mentality is actually not helping us. It's not helping us on our journey. So we're being asked to take back our power in a situation, and also to stay more focused on the positives than dwelling on the negatives. So whatever behaviors or people you might have around you, or whatever negative things are just infecting your life at this time, take care of it. Take care of it is what Spirit's saying. If someone's standing in your way, as in you've got a friend or a family member that's just a negative Nelly naysayer and they just dump all over your dreams, might be time for you to not share your thoughts or your visions with that person. It might be time to maybe even take a break or unplug from them altogether if that's what you need to do. All right, let's get an animal here. And we have Lady Beetle Luck. Beautiful. This is about, we make our own destiny. Okay. Sometimes people think, that person just got lucky. And maybe that does play a part in it. It's kind of like the right place at the right time. But really what that is, you guys, is that's the law of attraction, is what that is. There's certain things that are destined, certain things that are fated to happen, but we are constantly in that energy field of attracting it or not attracting it or repelling it. So what energy field do you want to be in? Do you want to repel or do you want to attract? So Spirit is asking us to, kind of what's the word? I don't know why I can't think of the word. Just kind of redo that energy. There's a better word for it. I just can't think of it. We have protection, guardian, drop your shields. This is beautiful. So definitely Spirit is trying to tell us here that we have a shield around us, and we're actually preventing something from happening. Okay, it's our belief systems. It's an energy field around us. So this guardian is coming in and saying, you can let your guard down, drop your shield, cleanse your energy here, purify your energy. Okay, get more into the alignment with the law of attraction. And we've already discussed all these ways that you can do that. Love this. This is what you're attracting. This is what you're meant for, you guys. 10 of Cups. Beautiful. A happy marriage if you want it. Happily ever after energy. Emotional commitment, a loving relationship with your children, raising children wisely and successfully, people that you can trust. Beautiful, beautiful energy. That's what you want. That's like the house with the white picket fence. That's the family, the friends, the happy life. It's all of your 10 cups are filled. You just feel like you have finally come to your ultimate destination. So some of you guys, that's what you want. That's what you're striving for. Spirit's saying, don't chalk it up to luck. Don't chalk it up to, well, I must have done something terrible in my past life. Don't buy into that baloney. Don't buy into that mindset. Really try to maintain that desire, like that vision on your desire, and become one with it, so that way you can attract that very thing, because Spirit wants to give it to you, but you've got to co-create with Spirit. And if you're spending a lot of time focusing on the lack, or even spending time with people that maybe are in a way kind of dampening or taking away of some of that high vibration because of their influences, you may need to protect yourself. You may need to step away. You may need to take a break. So anyways, you guys, I really hope that resonated and that you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.